Nestled deep within the rolling hills of rural England, Willow Hollow was a quaint village with a rich history and a mysterious past. The village was named after the ancient willow trees that lined the outskirts, their gnarled branches whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. Among the legends that filled the air, one story stood out above all others, the tale of the ghost that haunted Willow Hollow. The story began with the tragic fate of Eliza Hartwell, a young woman who lived in the village during the early 19th century. Eliza was known for her kind heart and gentle spirit, but her life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. It was said that her spirit had never found peace, and that she still roamed the village, seeking justice for the wrongs done to her. The villagers spoke of her ghostly presence, a shimmering figure that appeared on moonlit nights, her mournful wails echoing through the hollow. The autumn air was crisp as Emma Thompson drove through the winding countryside, her destination the village of Willow Hollow. Emma was a historian and writer with a passion for uncovering the hidden stories of the past. She had heard about the legend of Eliza Hartwell, and was determined to uncover the truth behind the ghostly tale. As she approached the village, Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. The landscape was breathtaking, with the ancient willow trees casting long shadows over the road. She pulled up to the village square, where she had arranged to meet with an old friend, Sarah, who had grown up in Willow Hollow. "Emma, it's so good to see you." Sarah greeted her with a warm hug. "Welcome to Willow Hollow." "Thank you, Sarah. I'm excited to be here," Emma replied, returning the hug. "I've been looking forward to exploring the village and learning more about the legend of Eliza Hartwell." Sarah's expression grew serious. The story of Eliza is well known around here, but it's also a sensitive topic for many of the villagers. Some believe her spirit still haunts the hollow, while others dismiss it as just a legend. After their eerie encounter in the attic of Willow Hollow, Rachel and Jack decided to learn more about the mansion's history. The strange apparition they had seen lingered in their minds, and they were determined to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within the old estate. Rachel spent hours poring over old documents and newspapers in the town's library, her eyes scanning the yellowed pages for any mention of Willow Hollow. The mansion had been built in the late 1800s by a wealthy industrialist named Charles Whitmore, who had moved to the area with his family. The grand estate had once been the centerpiece of the town, hosting lavish parties and gatherings. One evening, as Rachel was leafing through an old journal she had found in the library's archives, she came across a series of entries that piqued her interest. The journal had belonged to Emily Whitmore, Charles's daughter, who had written about her life at Willow Hollow. Rachel's heart raced as she read Emily's words. "May 14, 1887. Father has been distant lately, spending long hours in his study. He seems troubled, though he won't speak of it. The house feels different, as if a shadow has fallen over it. July 22, 1887. Strange occurrences have been happening in the house. Objects move on their own, and I've heard whispers in the halls. Mother believes it to be the wind, but I am not so sure. There is a presence here, one that grows stronger each day. September 5, 1887. I saw her again today, the woman in white. She appeared in my room, her eyes filled with sorrow. She said nothing, only watched me before fading away. Who is she, and what does she want?" Rachel was captivated by Emily's journal entries. It seemed that the ghostly apparition she and Jack had seen might be connected to the events described by Emily. Determined to uncover more, Rachel continued her research, hoping to find answers. Rachel was captivated by Emily's journal entries. It seemed that the ghostly apparition she and Jack had seen might be connected to the events described by Emily. Determined to uncover more, Rachel continued her research, hoping to find answers. Meanwhile, Jack had been exploring the mansion itself, searching for any clues that might explain the strange occurrences. He discovered hidden passageways and secret rooms, each one filled with relics of the past. One day, as he was examining an old portrait in the drawing room, he noticed something unusual, a small, hidden compartment behind the frame. With a sense of excitement, Jack carefully opened the compartment and found a stack of letters tied with a faded ribbon. The letters were addressed to Charles Whitmore and appeared to be from a woman named Eleanor. As he read through the letters, Jack's excitement turned to shock. The letters revealed a forbidden romance between Charles and Eleanor, a woman of lower social standing. Their love had been kept secret, hidden from society's prying eyes. Eleanor's final letter, dated November 12, 1887, was particularly poignant. My dearest Charles, I can no longer bear the pain of our separation. The weight of our secret is too great, and my heart aches for you. I fear that I am being watched, that someone knows of our love. I beg of you, come to me one last time. Yours forever, Eleanor. Jack's mind raced as he realized the significance of the letters. Could Eleanor be the woman in white that Emily had seen? And if so, what had happened to her? Eager to share his findings with Rachel, Jack hurried to the library. Together, they pieced together the fragments of the past, trying to understand the connection between Charles, Eleanor, and the ghostly apparition. Rachel's research revealed that Eleanor had disappeared shortly after her final letter was written. Her body had never been found, and whispers of foul play had circulated through the town. Some believed that she had taken her own life, while others suspected that she had met with a more sinister fate. Determined to uncover the truth, Rachel and Jack decided to search the grounds of Willow Hollow for any evidence that might shed light on Eleanor's fate. They focused their efforts on the overgrown garden, where they had seen the ghostly figure. As they carefully examined the garden, Jack noticed a patch of earth that seemed disturbed. With a sense of foreboding, they began to dig, uncovering an old, weathered box buried beneath the soil. Inside the box, they found a locket engraved with the initials CW, and a tattered piece of fabric stained with blood. Rachel's heart raced as she realized the implications of their discovery. The locket belonged to Charles Whitmore, and the blood-stained fabric hinted at a violent end for Eleanor. The ghostly figure they had seen was likely Eleanor, unable to find peace until the truth of her fate was revealed. With newfound determination, Rachel and Jack decided to confront the ghost. They returned to the mansion and conducted a séance in the drawing room, hoping to communicate with Eleanor's spirit. The air grew cold, and the candles flickered as they called out to her. Suddenly, the temperature dropped, and a faint, ethereal glow filled the room. The ghostly figure of Eleanor appeared before them, her eyes filled with sorrow and longing. She spoke in a soft, haunting voice. I was betrayed, Eleanor whispered. Charles and I were to run away together, but he never came. I was found, and they took me. I died alone, my love unfulfilled. Please, help me find peace. Rachel and Jack felt a deep sense of compassion for Eleanor's tragic story. They assured her that they would uncover the truth and bring those responsible to justice. With a final, grateful glance, Eleanor's spirit began to fade, leaving Rachel and Jack with a sense of purpose. Determined to honor Eleanor's memory, they delved deeper into the history of Willow Hollow, uncovering secrets that had been buried for decades. Their investigation led them to discover the true identity of Eleanor's killer and expose the dark secrets that had plagued the Whitmore family. In the end, Rachel and Jack's efforts brought justice to Eleanor's memory and restored peace to Willow Hollow. The mansion, once a place of sorrow and tragedy, became a symbol of redemption and hope. And though the ghost of Willow Hollow was finally at rest, the lessons of the past would never be forgotten. As she traced the outline of Eleanor's face with her finger, Rachel felt a deep sense of connection to the past. The woman in the photograph had endured so much pain and suffering, yet her spirit had remained strong. Rachel was determined to ensure that Eleanor's story would never be forgotten. Jack entered the library, carrying a tray with 2 steaming mugs of tea. He placed the tray on the table and took a seat across from Rachel, his eyes filled with admiration for the woman he loved. Still working on those old photographs, he asked, his voice warm and gentle. Rachel nodded, a smile playing on her lips. Yes, I want to make sure we have a complete record of everything we've found. It's important to preserve these memories. Jack reached across the table and took Rachel's hand in his, giving it a reassuring squeeze. You've done an incredible job, Rachel. Because of you, Eleanor's story will live on, and the truth will never be buried again. Rachel felt a surge of gratitude for Jack's unwavering support. Together, they had faced unimaginable challenges and emerged stronger. Their journey had not only uncovered the secrets of Willow Hollow, but had also deepened their love and commitment to each other. As they sipped their tea, Rachel and Jack reminisced about the events that had brought them to this point. They spoke of the ghostly apparitions, the hidden passages, and the chilling seances that had revealed the truth. Each memory was a testament to their courage and determination to seek justice for Eleanor. The town of Willow Hollow had also changed in the wake of their discoveries. The once quiet and insular community had come together to support Rachel and Jack's efforts to restore the mansion and preserve its history. The local historical society had taken a keen interest in the project, providing funding and resources to ensure that the estate would become a museum and research center. One of the most poignant moments of the restoration came when Rachel and Jack held a memorial service for Eleanor Whitmore. The service was attended by townspeople, historians, and descendants of the Whitmore family. It was a solemn and emotional occasion, filled with heartfelt speeches and moments of silence to honor the memory of the woman who had been wronged so many years ago. During the service, Rachel stood before the gathered crowd, her voice steady and clear, as she spoke of Eleanor's courage and resilience. Eleanor Whitmore was a woman who loved deeply and faced incredible hardship, Rachel began. Her spirit remained strong even in the face of betrayal and tragedy. Today, we honor her memory and pledge to ensure that her story is never forgotten. With the restoration of Willow Hollow complete, the mansion opened its doors to the public as a museum and research center. Visitors from near and far came to explore the grand estate, marveling at the beautifully restored rooms and the wealth of historical artifacts on display. The story of Eleanor Whitmore and the ghost of Willow Hollow captivated the imaginations of all who visited, leaving a lasting impression on their hearts and minds. Rachel and Jack continued their work at the museum, welcoming scholars and historians who sought to learn more about the history of Willow Hollow. They led guided tours, sharing the stories of the past and the incredible journey that had brought them to this point. Their passion for history and their commitment to preserving the truth inspired others to take an active interest in uncovering and preserving their own local histories. In the years that followed, Rachel and Jack's lives were filled with joy and fulfillment. They married in a beautiful ceremony held in the mansion's garden, surrounded by friends and family. Their love story, born out of their shared dedication to uncovering the truth, was a testament to the strength of their bond and their unwavering commitment to each other. As they built their life together, Rachel and Jack never forgot the lessons they had learned from Eleanor's story. They remained dedicated to their work at the museum, ensuring that the history of Willow Hollow and the legacy of its inhabitants would be preserved for generations to come. The ghost of Willow Hollow had finally found peace, and the mansion, once a place of sorrow and tragedy, had been transformed into a beacon of hope and redemption. The spirits of the past had been laid to rest, and the future was filled with promise and possibility. As the sun set over Willow Hollow, casting a warm glow over the mansion and its gardens, Rachel and Jack stood hand in hand, reflecting on their incredible journey. They had faced the unknown, uncovered the truth, and brought justice to a forgotten soul. Their love and determination had changed the course of history, ensuring that the memory of Eleanor Whitmore and the ghost of Willow Hollow would live on forever. And so, the legacy of Willow Hollow endured, a testament to the power of love, truth, and the indomitable human spirit. The mansion stood as a symbol of the past and a beacon of hope for the future, reminding all who visited of the importance of seeking justice and preserving the stories that shape our lives. If you enjoyed this tale of the ghost of Willow Hollow and want to immerse yourself in more captivating stories, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll not only support our storytelling journey, but also stay updated on our latest narratives, eerie legends, and thrilling adventures. Join a community of fellow story lovers who share a passion for the mysterious and the unknown. Hit the notification bell to never miss an update. Let us know in the comments what stories haunt your dreams, or what legends you'd like us to explore next. Your voice matters, and together we can weave a tapestry of unforgettable tales. Thank you for being a part of our storytelling family.